From Mount Hetfield to Slayer Gulch to Hot Street to the Outer Lands and even to the Woodstock 99 simulation.
How many people here ever woke up one morning and just decided it wasn't one of those days and you're gonna break some shit?
We're broadcasting all over the Val Verde Valley. Val Verde rocks with 108.9 The Hawk. And from Ritual de lo Habitual, it is Jane's Addiction and Ben Caught Stealing on the Wisp Turlington Morning Show. You know, Jeff, I have been caught stealing just once.
Yeah.
Once.
One time, really?
One time, government secrets.
Oh, well, I mean, but first time, blame on you. And you being them, so
right.
And
blame
that's
on
the defense
you.
I remember you using too in court.
Yeah, yep. I said, Your Honor, blame on you.
Exactly.
And
then you followed it up with you said, "Hey, Ritual de lo Habitual."
And you know what? Luckily, the judge, His Honor, was a big Perry Farrell fan. And I got off. But you think the government got those secrets back?
Oh, God, no. I bet you goes in that Chess King in Turlington Manor. You're going to find some secrets. But don't go in there, government.
Don't go in the Chess King.
Don't go in the Chess King.
That's
also
my
their motto.
Chess King. Don't
go in the Chess King.
That is the U.S. government's motto.
Yeah.
They have E pluribus unum.
Yes, Publius. Yes.
And then they have Don't Go in the Chess King.
Don't go in the Chess King. It's right under that. It's right under that pyramid with the eye.
The eye.
And
that's
a little
Illuminati.
man. There's a little man behind the bush. Not to get into Willie Crystal territory here.
You are venturing.
And then if you get deeper and you see a word bubble coming out of that little man's mouth, he says, "Don't go in the Chess King." And the founding fathers knew what they were talking about.
Don't go in the Chess King, quote unquote. That was a Thomas Jefferson quote.
Good old Jeffy.
Oh, good. He never did anything wrong, did he?
Never did anything wrong.
Very good founding father. Speaking of the Illuminati, we are going to talk in the news segment coming up very soon. We're going to talk about, of course, Jeff, the Illuminatis were last night. Everybody watched. It was very, very fun. I got to thank Ricky Gervais for being in the first hour of the show. Took forever for us to get him out of the studio, but, it's always nice when Ricky stops by.
It is wonderful, because he's got a lot to say. He's
so much to say.
Interestingly, he's not saying a lot.
No.
But he has a lot to say.
He makes you think, and then he asks you if you're thinking about it. And then you're like, well, I guess I am now.
I guess I have to. I guess I'm going to be thinking. And the interesting part is...
that laugh.
Oh, God. Yes,
I think Scotty, is he still in the building?
He's saying no, but I am believing it. Because it sounds like
not me.
No, it's not you at all. That's not how you... That's not how you laugh. You have a beautiful laugh.
Here's my beautiful laugh. Here we go.
It's like honey on the ears.
Did you say honey?
Honey
on the ears.
Like Pablo Honey on the ears.
Oh, Pablo Honey. We might get some Radiohead in this hour, but...
If Gervais has his way, of course. Because the interesting part about Gervais is he makes you think like you're a 16-year-old stoner.
Oh,
who's just discovered atheism.
Oh, yes.
Just like when you're listening to Pablo Honey.
Pablo Honey by the best atheist band, Radiohead. Hey, it is the Wisp Turlington Show on 108.9 The Hawk. I do have to say, this morning's show is brought to you by Jugs Mug Emporium. Mugs. That's what you'll get down at Jugs Mug Emporium. That's Jugs with 4 Gs. Just so you know, they're serious. And Jeff, get this. They got some new mugs in stock. Do you want me to run them down for you?
Of course I want you to run that. What am I, an idiot?
Even if you said no, I was going to do it.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, but I gotta ask. I'm trying to be a little kinder. I'm trying to be kinder. I'm putting so much money into this radio station. I'm not seeing a dime back.
But you know what? But I'm going to give credit where credit is due, because if there is something that I know as a fact in this world is that if someone is kind... If they're telling you they're trying to be kind, you know they're the kindest. If they're letting you know, just like if someone is giving money and telling you, I am putting that amount of money, you know that they're on the up and up.
They are totally on the up and up. But also on the up and up, Mugs Jug Emporium. That's 4 G's. Again, serious people. And they've got some serious mugs on special this week. Now, this one's a good one. This is a good one for all you classic rock lovers out there. I don't feel tardy. I feel fardy. And it's F-A-R-D-Y.
Nothing offensive about that.
Nothing offensive, but it also lets people know that you probably do enjoy DLR or our old Mayor Lee Roth Van Halen.
Oh, just fantastic. Hey, do they also, just remind me, do they still have in stock that nothing offensive about that mug?
They do have that. They do have that. Nothing offensive about that.
I keep breaking mine.
It's a tit, though. It is. I'm sorry, Scotty. It is a breast.
Hey, look, if you're giving facts about the mugs, then you gotta say tit.
Okay.
And if you're sucking the nipple out of nothing offensive about that, that's just how it goes.
Just how it goes.
You know, and if someone complains, you know what you say? Look at the mug.
Yep, that's what happens. Nothing offensive about that.
And that happens a lot if you're sucking out that nipple.
So much. It happens so much. Also, this is a weird one. I don't quite understand it, but number 8, Grandpa. I mean, there's 7 grandpas ahead of you.
Something slightly offensive about whoever gets that one, but
it is. It's like a real fuck you, Grandpa.
Yeah. I mean, I also know a lot of grandpas who deserve the number 8 grandpa, if you know what I mean.
Okay, name 2 of them.
All right. Stan's grandpa.
Oh, fuck you, Stan. Stan, if you are listening, eat shit. I hope
and I feel for his grandpa too, by the way, because he's only the number 8 grandpa because of Stan.
Imagine being grandpa to the biggest piece of shit on earth.
I mean, then the second one, of course, Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Number 8 grandpa. He'll try to tell you he's number 1. He'll try to tell you he invented the term grandpa, and you just got to go look at the mug. Right when you're sucking on that nipple tit, if you're nothing offensive about that.
Nothing offensive about that. And then they have 2 more. I got to get them out here because they are paying for this. We are seeing the money from this. We've got, it's Coffee O'Clock. And Jeff, it is a clock. And the 9 a.m. Get ready. Get ready.
I'm already laughing, and I don't even know where it's going.
The 9 a.m. It's been changed to say coffee.
Yeah.
What are they going to do
Apparently
next?
One of those extra G's is for hilarity down there.
It is, apparently. And
there are no G's in hilarity, but that's how funny it is.
No G's in hilarity, and that is your spelling lesson here on the Wisp Turlington Show. And the final one, Jeff, I think you're going to like this. This one you might drink out of every morning. It says, "Eyes up here, please."
And of course, it looks like a giant penis.
Yes.
Very.
What? Did you say hairy or very?
Very.
See, it was unclear.
Hairy penis.
Oh my God, he said them both. And Scotty, you do need to clean my ears.
Yes, he's shaking but get the candle out because
you got to get some candle wax. Wax the little things you put in the things that shouldn't work, but they set your house on fire. What are those called? Wax candles?
Wax candles.
Ear candles. Scotty's saying ear candles into my headset.
Oh, apparently it's coffee o'clock, if you know what I mean. I think I need a little shout out.
But it isn't. It is 7:08 Wisp Turlington Show. My God, so much happening in the news. Oh, I guess we fire it. Do we want to do the news?
I guess we do. I'm gonna say again. I wish it was coffee o'clock because I feel like our brains are broken.
My brain. You get Gervais in the studio, and it's gonna just suck.
He took my mind.
Suck. I was gonna say suck something, but it's just gonna suck.
Some people might agree. It's just gonna suck, and that affects your brain if you get Gervais in the studio.
Oh, speaking of affecting your brain, it's news time. All the news you can use, or the news you can lose. It's news time on 108.9 The Hawk. Scotty, can we have some sort of, we want some pep in our step.
Can we step our pep up?
Can we step the pep up and maybe have like a little bed here?
Maybe a little chai pep to step our pep up.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, you're not. That was good. Okay, I guess this is...
It's the Chai Pep song where they slap and pop.
And we never stop. Here we go. Anthony
That's an actual song from the new Triple album that just came out.
Triple album. They do
Stadium,
two.
Arcadium, No Brainium, I'm Insanium in California. It is
That is the
not
longest
overkill.
title.
And all of
Longest
that
title.
is part of the title, by the way. It is not overkill is in parentheses at the end.
Oh, God, we got to get to the news here. Let's get to the news. We teased it. Let's go ahead and do this first. The Illuminati's last night on Channel 8. Did you watch, Jeff? Did you watch?
I try to watch. My rabbit ears were not working too well last
those
night.
rabbit ears in your RV that used to belong to Disney songwriter Tim Rice.
That's right, and the only thing I was picking up is the channel that only shows Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. So I watched a fair amount
Which
of
one? Which one?
It was the one where someone got polio. It's a funny one.
That's the comedy episode.
It's a very funny.
Oh, they got a WGA award for that.
And they have also a very long love scene in that one.
Oh, they do.
Her and that wild man from
this
the
wild
woods.
man from the
Oh,
woods just
man.
comes out and she's like, you
Nothing
know what?
problematic about that episode.
Nothing
And I
problematic.
said that while I drank from my nipple tit glass.
Very good, very good. But the Illuminatis were last night on Channel 8, and so many awards to movies and television shows from members of the Illuminati. Of course, friend of the show, Tom Cruise, for Top Gun Maverick. Congratulations.
Better than
to
the
Tom.
original.
Better than the original. You know what I liked about this one?
What did you like about this one, Wes?
No goose.
No Goose. I
really-
like that you had someone who looked exactly like Goose, and
Right.
I gotta say, there is nothing wrong with a son dressing exactly like his father.
And playing
Just like
the
exactly.
same. Exactly. And playing the same dumb piano song.
It's nice to know that classic, and I mean like classic rock, like golden oldies, like 103.4, the prostate, our golden oldies station.
Yeah, that's
Something
sister
you hear
station.
on there.
Yep.
But I mean, it is nice to see that the young kids today still
They
playing-
love Balls of Fire.
They love Balls of Fire.
They're like, you shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. And then all the kids get on their TikTok.
they get
and they're
on the
like,
TikTok and they say,
"Whoa.
get out of here, Olivia Rodrigo. I got Balls of Fire.
We've got some Balls of Fire. Yeah, but it's a great movie. No Goose makes it better. Oh my God, Def Leppard got the best album cover that looks like it could be an Illuminati training guide for their new album, Diamond Star Halos. And we knew it was going to happen, Jeff. We knew it was going to happen. Hey, girl, it's me again from our boy, our best friend in the world, Keanu Reeves. To
I mean, that
best
one-
everything.
It truly, I mean, and it is best
Everything.
everything. Which kind of negates the other awards, but you know,
It
that's
kind
the
of does.
interesting part about the Illuminatis.
It really
They get a
is
little
the-
naughty with the Illuminatis. if you know it.
That's good. You should put that on a mug. Let's reach out to the people down at Jugs and see if that's possible to get on a mug. We will do that.
Scotty,
Hey,
get him
coming-
on the horn.
Get them on the horn. We're going to talk to Art Spart in the Bert's Funeral Flowers traffic desk. That's a new thing. We are
that's
really
very new.
We are selling ourselves to everybody.
Is it we or is it you? I mean, again, you very nicely have given so much money. Are you getting a little worried about some of that money?
No, I just think there are a lot of people in the community that could benefit from being part of 108.9 The Hawk. So I'm bringing them all in.
And it's nice to bring him in. It's like a big warm hug from you, Wisp. But the nice part is, too, it doesn't even matter anymore. You know, I heard the kids say selling out, it's not even a thing anymore.
Put
It's
that
not
on
even
a
thing.
mug. Selling out.
is not even a thing anymore. So, I mean, we can do it. We can do whatever we want here. This is 108.9 The Hawk.
Anyway, yeah, that's all coming up. Right now, the worst rock star in the world, it's The Doors on 108.9 The Hawk. With Bert's Funeral Flowers, with Bert's Funeral Flowers.
Hi there. You need a mattress? Of course you do. We all need mattresses. But in this day and age, aren't we all just worried about bed bugs, pincher bugs, Those weird little millipedes that just got way too many legs, and you're like, that's way more than 1,000. Come on down to Buggy's Comfort Mattresses. The only mattress store in all of Valverde that can promise you no bugs. Now, I'm not gonna promise these things are comfortable. And I ain't gonna promise that it's not gonna hurt your back, because they might. I got them off the back of a truck. But I got them off the back of a truck that was a bed bug exterminator. You see how this works, people? I protect you, and you protect me from having my business fail. So come on down, buy yourself a mattress, and I can guarantee you, you're not gonna get bed bugs. And if you get them, it ain't my fault. That's someone else. Blame your neighbors. Buggy's Comfort Mattresses. Blame your neighbors. It's not my fault.
Hey, it's Joey Kramer from Aerosmith, and you're listening to The Hawk. Crime is rampant again in Valverde. Cars are being stolen right from under your hands. What are you gonna do? You're gonna trust again the Valverde Police Department. Hi, I'm Chief Willie Nelson. Yep, that's my name. But I don't smoke any of that, if you know what I mean. I could have been called Willard Nelson or William Nelson. But no, it's not short, it's just Willie Nelson. My parents were big fans. And I'm a big fan of stopping crime. So when you're out on the road again, okay, who wrote that? Who wrote that? Yes, I know it's his song. Keep reading, we're paying for it. So when you're out on the road again, know that the Valverde Police Department, the VVPD, is right there for you. We're not crazy. Yeah, I knew he wrote Crazy with Patty Klein.
You see, that's the nice thing about a U2 song. They're going to leave you with a shitload of drums at the end.
Oh my
And you're just like,
God.
well, we could end it, or we could just have a drum circle.
And they always end up on that last option.
That's Bono, Larry Mullen Jr., Adam Clayton, and The Edge. They're going to be in the studio next week because they've got that new record coming out, Jeff. Are you familiar with this record?
I didn't know they had a new record coming out.
It's Songs of Something. I can't remember. Remembrance? Surrender. I do believe it's Songs of Surrender. Now, Jeff, this is 40 songs from U2.
Oh my God.
From
Not
Bono.
enough. Uh-huh.
From Larry Mullen Jr.
Oh my goodness.
From Adam Clayton Sr.
Uh-huh.
And from The Edge the Third.
And this is the album where they're using their full legal names.
It's finally time. They're like,
Finally.
40 years have gone by. We gotta use these names.
You know what? They earned it. And I'm
They
going to
earned
say
it.
that right here, right now. After all this time, U2 has finally earned it.
Finally fucking earned it.
Even
And,
if 24 of those songs on this album are just the sounds of the Edge's guitar tech turning on and off all of the different pedals he uses.
No, Jeff, it gets better.
Uh-huh.
These 40 songs,
Get it?
Scotty Kill the Bet,
Just shut it off.
we've already fucking heard.
Excuse me.
Kill it again.
Excuse me.
We've already fucking heard every single one of these songs.
What the hell is this?
They went back. This is like me going back and re-recording, but in a different way, in like a where Wisp is today way.
Uh-huh.
This is like me doing that interview that I did with Princess Diana
Yes.
that I can't do again, sadly. But if
Rest in power.
Rest in power.
We'll be the first to say it.
Nobody says it. I coined
Nobody
that.
says it. Yes.
I coined that.
You did. Put it out of
Everyone's saying rest in power and putting it all on the tweets. Who came up with that?
That was a wisp.
Wisp Turlington did. But if I was going to do that, I'd have to change it up and maybe like I would do it in a Cockney accent or something.
Ooh.
Oh, Princess Diana, what do you think about that, innit? And
That's you now.
exactly what U2 is doing.
Interesting.
But
So wait, it's re-recorded versions of their old songs.
Right.
It must be the expanded edition that I read about on Ultimate Rock Archives News.com.edu.
What did they say? Now, that is a school. That is an accredited school.
It's an accredited school,
Accredited
like right
university.
next to IRT Tech.
Yep, right here in Valverde.
And they tell you how to write tantalizing headlines, and I clicked on one because I was like, what is this? Bonus on bonus. And
On
what
bonus.
it is just the Edge and his guitar tech in all of the old songs.
Right.
And you can just hear him turning
It's just
on
the
and
clicks.
off all of the clicks of the various pedals.
Let's listen to one right here.
And that's in the right ear. In the left ear,
right.
it's just the one or two notes at the edges.
Okay, Scotty, we're gonna listen to that right here. I need you to pan right because I just want to hear. The clicks. Wow.
Wow.
So that was like a chorus turning on and then turning off.
Exactly. That was
Insane.
and that was one.
What? That's my favorite. That's my favorite U2 song.
And there you go. I mean, you just wait till you hear that left ear. And more importantly, I guess,
that
wait
for the
until you
summer.
hear a new version. I'm hoping of
I'm
them
hoping.
now.
Hey,
because
speaking
there
of-
is nothing more exciting. You know, one of my favorite new wave of British heavy metal records was Diamond Head's Lightning to the Nations. And there is nothing I like more that the only version you can really hear of that most of the time is the version they re-recorded in 2008, I believe.
Give me the new version. Give me the new version.
And we've got that on a mug, actually.
We do
from
have
the
that.
mugs.
Give me
the new version.
But I
We
just
love
want
classic rock, but we love new versions of classic rock.
we love it all, and I just want to give you, Jeff, because I know you are such a big U2 fan.
Huge.
And
Surprising. That's maybe one of the
Very
most
big surprise.
surprising facts of Jeff the Angry Man Garlock.
You would think that you would have written a book like you completely garbage all over the Beatles.
and it certainly seems like my
Certainly seems.
personality would despise them, but no. They
I'm
scratch
gonna
an
let
itch,
you.
and they've been scratching an itch my whole life.
I'm gonna let you into two secrets here on the Wiz Turlington Morning Show 714. Two things that Jeff, the Angry Man Garlock, loves that you don't imagine he would. Number one, we already gave it to you two.
Secrets out. Number uno.
Numbero unero. Now here's number two, Moreau.
Aha.
Solo Sting.
Oh, can't get enough of it.
You don't like the police.
Get them out of here. Get those reggae beats out of here. Get
But
that
you-
interesting musicianship out of here.
But you love Fields of Golds.
You gotta give me. I'll be running my fingers through the fields of gold like I'm in a Terrence Malick film all day long.
I once went to the Field of Gold that Sting wrote that about. I was there. It was a great trip. It was me, Skeet Ulrich,
Oh, gotta love Skeet.
right after Scream.
So that's prime Skeet.
That's Prime Skeet. We're talking Prime Skeet.
Prime Skeet, baby.
Prime Skeet, and everybody was like, whoa, we are living in, that was the name, there's the Renaissance period, and then there is the Prime Skeet period.
We talk about it in the history books.
We do. And we're there, we're at the Field of Gold. Who walks out of the Field of Gold?
I'm gonna guess Lance Henriksen.
Nope, not even close. Kevin
Okay.
fucking Costner.
Kevin fucking Costner.
And he comes out and he's like, we're having an orgy in there. You in? And Skeet, he was like, well, I'm kind of tired from filming the Scream.
Interesting.
And I'm like, well, if Skeet's out, we're living Prime Skeet. I can't do it.
Oh, we're in prime Skeet. You gotta
And
follow what Skeet's doing.
I have never seen Kevin Costner, who I've known for years. Years. I have never seen him look so disappointed. He just shook his head and, he was wearing a baseball glove. And he
Of
just did that
course.
thing where he just like patted the ball in the glove.
Yeah.
Because if
as
you
he
see a wild Costner
does.
out in the wild,
Of course.
he's always got a baseball glove and a baseball.
And that's interesting. Now I'm starting to realize, is that why there are so many scenes in that very popular show Yellowstone of Kevin Costner just staring at fields of gold,
Yep.
banging into a baseball mitt. Just looking
Just
pissed.
really just giving it.
Just really like giving the leather a kneading.
He's like, every day on that set, I have heard that they have to give him a brand new glove.
Because he wears right through
And
it.
by the end of the shooting day, it's like a glove from 40 years ago.
My God, no wonder that show's so goddamn
No
popular.
wonder
I mean,
that
I've
show-
never seen
I
an
love it.
episode.
I love it.
Is that what the show is about? Because I have no
It's
no
not.
guess of what Yellowstone's
It's not.
about. That's interesting.
It's
But they
barely
fit it
even
in.
like, I love, if you know one thing about me, I love going to Yellowstone. I try to go twice a year.
That it's so interesting. You hate nature more than
Hate nature.
anything
Fuck nature.
ever, except
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. It's your U2.
It truly is my U2. Oh, wait, hey, we're back on schedule here. Speaking of U2, I want to play this for you because you're such a big fan, and I want to get your very honest first reaction. Jeff the Angry Man Garlock, here we go.
I'm walking on the edge already.
He's not going to like it.
Oh boy.
He's going to be like, get off me.
Yeah, oh God, no, I'm on his back. There's that tone.
Bono.
Bono changing the world and changing hearts with his voice.
I got to say, I like it better than the original. I don't even
I
remember
like
what
it
the original
better.
sounds like now.
I have no idea. That's how much I mean, I've listened to them so much that I can't even remember what they sound like most of the time.
Yep.
But and that's the beauty of that version. It sounds like it's never going to kick in, and that's what I love.
I don't want it to kick in. I just want to be left there hanging with my
That's my
baseball
U2.
in my mitt.
Oh, just
You know
just
what I mean?
slapping it away. Oh, I
You
know what you
know
mean.
what I mean.
Just pulling a Costner
Oh my
is what you're
God,
saying.
I'm just
there.
pulling a Costner. Hey, speaking of pulling Costners, we got to go to traffic.
108.9 The Hawk Traffic with Art Spart.
Wow! Art Spart. What? Oh, God damn it. I forgot, didn't I? This whole morning I said to myself, Art, don't goof this one up, big guy. And what do? I walk right up to the GD mic and I goof it. Oh boy, do I have goof all over my face. What am I standing in? You guessed it. A big pile of goof, and it's seeping into my New Balance sneakers. Let's go ahead and start again. 3, 4. From the Burt's Funeral Flowers traffic desk, I'm Art Spartan. Here's what's going on, Valverde. Wow! I hope you like clams because they are everywhere. And it looks like one of the clam trucks coming in from Valverde Bay for this weekend's Clamtacular, featuring everyone's favorite clam head, Louis Buffet. Hates his clams. I hate his clams. But I love his sea-based music. Songs like Clam Sandwich in the Plunge Pool, Son of a Son of a Son of a Clam Pirate, and of course, One Mojito with Clams. Beautiful! Well, you know what isn't beautiful? All these clams! Cars are slipping all around on 422. If you need to take the 833, I recommend the Cumston Parkway, maybe even Tony Iommi Way. I'm Art Spart from the Burt's Funeral Flowers traffic desk with traffic on 108.9 The Hawk. My God, that's a lot.
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk.
Whoa. Yeah, I got to say, Louis Buffet.
Oh,
You may love Jimmy Buffett. I don't. I personally have issues with him. We have had beefs. Personal issues. Like every time I see him, it's fisticuffs, man.
Big
It
time.
is fucking fisticuffs.
He likes cheeseburgers, you like hamburgers. It's never been the same since.
Cheeseburger in paradise, my dick. I would rather have a clam sandwich in the plunge pool, please.
Oh, tell me about it.
One clam sandwich for the plunge pool, please.
Oh, and that's my favorite Louis Buffet song, by the way.
It is.
I
It
love
is.
that one.
God,
And
I was looking forward to the
I
Clamtacular.
love Louis. The problem with Louis is that it's one of my wives left me because I started listening to Louis Buffet.
No.
She said, I ain't going to stick around for this midlife crisis.
Therese?
Therese was out of there the minute
God.
she heard those clamshells.
Therese Garlock.
Therese Garlock,
She was so proud to be a Garlock.
She was. And
But
who
then-
wouldn't be proud to be a guy like?
But then when she heard you singing son of a son of a son of a clam pirate.
Yeah. She goes,
Let's
do not
sing a
finish
little
that.
bit. Let's sing a little bit of it right now. And it starts 3, 2, 1. Yo ho ho. Yo ho
Yo
ho
ho ho.
Yo ho
Yo ho ho.
Yo
A
ho
clam
ho.
in life for me.
Yo ho
Well, I'm
ho.
walking
Yo ho
down
ho.
on the pier.
Yo yo.
Pulling out a box of
Boxes,
clams.
beers and clams.
Popping a big old cold one.
And I'm getting
saying,
into the pedal boat.
'cause I'm a son of a son of
Of
a
a
son of a son of a clam
pirate.
man. 'Cause I'm a son
Son
of a son of a son of a son of a clam pirate.
God, it's
And
so
it goes
good.
on
It's
for 10
so
more minutes. He just
good.
keeps saying he's a son of a son of a
Oh,
son.
fuck, I
And
was
those
looking-
clam heads love it.
Well, I was looking forward to Clamtacular this weekend out at the Valmart Amphitheater, but I guess we're not going to that.
Guess we're not going to. I mean, it's cold anyways. We didn't
It's
even do the
cold.
weld. It's
Yeah,
cold.
we
Who
didn't-
wants
it's
to be out
cold.
in the amphitheater?
Yeah,
It's
who
cold.
wants
You
to
know
do
that
that?
deal.
Let's,
I'm worried about Art too. I got to say, by the way, Art seemed like
Art
confused,
does
and then,
not like it.
but he was right on the ball when the money. Once he got there, he got right on that
He
ball
was
money.
right on the ball with the money. That's another Louis song.
That's
that
another
I
Louis
fucking
song.
love. Right on the ball.
Yes,
With the
clamming
money.
for love.
Oh,
I love that one.
I love that one.
And
It
when he
starts
says
with the
love, he
steel
means
drum.
sex. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he
of
means
course
sex.
it does start with a
God,
steel drum.
I'm so pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm so angry that we're not going to the Clamtacular. We were going to give away tickets this morning. That is a bust. But you know what isn't a bust, Jeff?
What
a
is
good, a rock, a factor.
It's time for Good Rock Facts with Jeff the Angry Man Garlock.
Welcome to Good Rock Facts with Jeff the Angry Man Garlock. So, our little Good Rock Fact today. A lot of people think that the Led Zeppelin song, Hey, Hey, What Can I Do, was actually called Hey, Hey, What Can I Do?
Yeah,
But the
that's what. Really?
That's the thing. The actual title submitted to Atlantic Records was Want to Ball All Day.
Oh my God.
That's the only thing Led Zeppelin wanted to do in 1970. Ball all day. And there were many copies of this single that were pressed, recalled. Atlantic Records forced the band to call it Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? And the rest, they say, is...
History.
I was going to say history.
Well,
I'm Jeff the Angry Man Garlock with Good Rock Facts on 108.9 The Hawk.
What a boring title.
I mean, just like...
Ugh. You know
No,
who
no,
hated
we
that
can't
title?
do that. Let's fill it in with a bunch of dumb words thrown together that hardly mean anything.
You know who hated that title? Kevin Costner.
Oh my God! Just
Because if
pulling
there's a man that wants
Costner.
to ball all day.
My God! When you listen to Hey Hey What Can I Do, you can hear him just pulling a Costner on that one.
Yep.
Just
The last
pissed.
time I saw him, now it wasn't at the Field of Gold.
Of
There was another orgy going on at a Johnny Rockets Burger Casino,
Of course.
which of course everybody knows was taken over by Burger Tools. So technically it
Of
is
course.
the Burger Tools Burger
It
Casino.
was the JRBC, but now it's the
Right, but now it is the Burger
BTRC.
Tools. And he was on top of just a writhing pile of people. And do you know what he was saying to them?
I don't.
He said, "I can't stop loving you." It's Hail It on the Hawk. Hey there. It's me from Bert's Funeral Flowers. Do you need flowers for your funeral? Great. We've got those. Do you need flowers for your girlfriend for the homecoming dance? We don't have those. But if somebody died and you need to let people know that you remember them with your sickly smelling flowers, Bert's has it. Come into Bert's, and I'll be standing there. My name's Bert. And you'll be like, I'm looking for some flowers I can grow in my garden. And that's when I'll say, is there a body under there? And you look confused and say, what? What do you mean? And that's when I'll grab my shovel that's been freshly sharpened. And I'll say, out! Because we only do funeral flowers at Bert's Funeral Flowers. 847 Hawk Street. Weddings. Birthday parties. Promotions. God, I don't know. We just don't do flowers for those. Your horse got hit by a car and you want to bury it? I'll put flowers on top of it. That's what we do. Bert's Funeral Flowers. 847 Hog Street. Valverde.
With Bert's Funeral Flowers, with Bert's Funeral Flowers.
Hey, you need flowers? Well, then come on down to Samuel's Flower Shoppy. This is Samuel Tubbins down at Samuel's Flower Shoppy. And if there's one thing we can promise you, we ain't doing flowers for funerals. You can leave that to that creep Bert. I mean, literally, he is a creep. But all your other flower needs, we got them. Promotions, birthdays, brisses, any sort of event that you need a flower that is not a funeral, because we're not a disgusting monster like Bert who tries to push his agenda on everyone. Trying to push his agenda that we just need flowers for funerals and burning the concept of flowers for any other event down. Well, I say, I'm gonna burn you down, Bert. All right? You're gonna take that shovel out of your hands and bash you in the skull. Watch you bleed out till your brains seep on the floor of your Nissan Saab. And then all of a sudden, I'm gonna watch you drown in your own blood because I'm laughing over your body. And I'm saying, flowers are more for funerals. No way! But now you can get flowers for your funeral, Bert, because I ain't providing them, because you're dead. So I'm going to provide them for anything else, so come on down to Sammy's Flower Shoppy. We don't do fucking funerals.
Well, hello. Me again. Bert. From Bert's Funeral Flowers. There's been a lot of talk about we do this and we don't do that. Samuel, if you're listening, and I know you're listening, that was your brother. He's in a box, Samuel. And I'm about to put flowers on top of him. Do you know where you can find him? That's right. Bert's Funeral Flowers. We'll leave the light on for you, Samuel.
With Bert's Funeral Flowers, with Bert's Funeral Flowers.
Flowers, flowers, flowers! We got flowers at Samuel's Flower Shoppy. And for 1 week only, we have a special. I know we said we don't do any for funerals, but everything has changed. For 1 week, we are only doing flowers for funerals. For one specific funeral. The murderer of my brother. Oh, the flowers are coming for you. And these are special flowers, tipped with razor blades, with poison, that will vengeance you. Vengeance, my brother. We are run by pure vengeance and bloodlust now. 1 week only, Bert. Your life shall be mine. And then right after that, we're back to nothing but nothing related to funerals. Flowers for all occasion down at Samuel's Flower Shoppy. We'll leave the light on for you.
From AC/DC.
And my balls are always bouncing and my ballroom always full. and everybody comes and comes again.
To ZZ Top. The grossest songs of classic rock on 108.9 The Hawk.
I don't fear the Reaper. I just don't. I don't know if you should. I don't know if you... I just don't. There's no fear there. But my God, those commercials. Scotty,
Jesus.
who is running sales now?
I thought it was you.
I'm not.
Oh, you're just trying to
said you
get
were-
the sales.
Wow. Well, Scotty,
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed.
I'm just glad Chucky from the frame store didn't get involved in
good
there because
God. You
we
put
would
Chucky
have a
in there.
bloodbath on our hands.
What is with the vendors in Valverde? Why
They
can't
gotta
everyone
chill.
just get along?
And people, this is Whips Turlington. I mean, he'll drone
know.
strike the hell out of
In
you.
a second.
And he's telling you to get along, but it's true. There is a bloodlust in Valverde, and I don't know what is going in the water, but everyone is pulling a Costner out there. And
They
it
are
ain't
really
good
pulling
for
a
business.
Costner. Hey, Scotty, should I do it? Okay. It's time for a brand new segment on the Wisp Turlington Show. It's called Wisps. What's going on? Violence, pestilence, infighting, inbreeding, anger. It makes me just sit back and say, Valverde, what's going on? All right, that's a brand new segment here.
I think you got to the bottom of it all, honestly.
What else do you need?
I mean, you did your own research. You got out there. You looked at the world. You looked at Valverde, and you just said, hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
And that's a question we all could ask ourselves.
Oh, you know what else we should do? We should talk to our buddy Art Spart in the traffic.
108.9 The Hawk Traffic with Art Spart.
All right, here we go. Art Spart from the Burt's Funeral Flowers traffic desk, and some would call it Clamageddon. If that wasn't already copyrighted by Jerry Bruckheimer, so we'll just call it what it is. A goddamn mess. If the first truck of clams wasn't enough for you, we're now dealing with a fleet of clam trucks from Terry's Clam Box, and yep, we have a 14 clam truck insurance seminar going on right now, and they have all spilled their clam loads all over 422, 826 Unskinny Bop Road, the John Bottom Turnpike, and Hog Street. I hope you like the smell of clam. Jeff, do you like the smell of clam?
Son of a son of a son of a... Oh, I'm sorry. As soon as you said clam, I just started singing. Of course I love the smell
It
of
just
clam.
brings you there. Wisp, what about you? Do you like the smell of clam?
Yeah, I do. I was really looking forward to smelling a lot of it this weekend at the Clamtacular, but I guess that's not happening.
Nope, it's not happening. But either way, you're going to be smelling clam for years to come. Oh, but at least Louis Buffet is having a good time. Hawaiian shirt, flip-flops, spray tan. He looks tremendous. Looks like he's got his acoustic out on 422, and he's serenading folks with his latest single, Someone on This Island Wants to Clam Tonight. Just beautiful. Now, I hear he wrote it after his adopted son was lost at sea last year, and folks are saying it's the new Tears in Heaven, but better. For me, Art Spart, it's a real toss-up. You know, on one hand, I loved Tears in Heaven so much, you can hear me scream, yeah, in the crowd when Eric Clapton starts playing it on his Unplugged album. But on the other hand, I did like finding out just who on that island wanted to clam. I guess you can call that a toss-up. And that's traffic from Art Spart from the Burt's Funeral Flowers traffic desk on 108.9 The Hawk.
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk.
Cold.
Cold.
No
You know,
update.
the thing about Louis Buffet is
Yes.
I love that he uses clam like it's Smurf language. And
How so?
sometimes
I didn't like the Smurfs.
so the Smurfs sometimes use the word Smurf to replace other words.
Like I'm smurfing hungry over here.
Exactly, and just like the Smurf
I
language.
just got smurfed at the rest area.
Exactly. I was just with Costner and he was pulling a Smurf. And the thing
will.
about
He
it
will.
is sometimes, and just like Louis' use of the word clam, you don't really know where he's going with it. I
Right.
thought that meant someone on this island wants to bone tonight, but maybe clam means crying? It's unclear, right?
It is very, very unclear.
Son of a son of a son of a son of a clam pirate. What type of pirate is it? I don't even know. Is it
I don't know.
clams?
I
Or
have
is it
no
something
idea.
else? I
Is
don't even
Louis
know.
Buffet rock? Would you say he's rock?
Oh,
I'd say
in my
he's rock.
world, I'd say he's rock.
I love a good classic rock station that just, you're coming out of Turbo Lover by Judas Priest.
Oh.
And they immediately go right into One Mojito with Clams.
Right away. And hey, we're listening to classic rock here.
It's
because
finally, I guess we're listening to classic rock.
we are finally listening to classic rock because nothing screams classic rock like a man writing songs about retirement when he was like 24.
He's looking ahead. He's looking to
looking
those
ahead.
clamming years.
Oh, those
He wants to
clamming
clam
years.
it right.
That's what most people don't know about Louis Buffet. He was an accountant.
They don't
He was
know
an
that.
accountant when he wrote most of those songs, and he was just looking ahead to them clamming years. 3-piece suit, no mojitos, no clam.
I do like the collaboration that he did with Mike and the Mechanics on the clamming years.
Silent
Say it,
clamming,
say it,
not
say
as
it,
good.
Clam.
Clammy
Say,
clear.
oh, clammy clear.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Again,
about- it's
silent
about dead
clamming,
clams.
not great. Doesn't really flow.
Yeah,
that
we are
well.
really hung up on this clam stuff. I guess that's just because we were so excited for this weekend's Clamtacular.
I was
at
so
the,
clam
Val Verde-
excited. You know what I'm saying?
I was so clam excited for the Clamtacular at the Valmart Amphitheater not happening, so we are not giving away tickets to that. Oh my God!
Nothing to look forward to.
Nothing to look forward to. Yeah, well, I guess we can look forward to that asshole coming back.
That's
in
it.
the,
That's what
8 o'clock
Gervais's
hour.
whole point
Ricky
was. He wanted us to
Gervais.
think there's nothing to look forward to. That was what apparently his comedy is about now. Jeez, really makes you
Oh my
think.
God, it really makes you think. If there's one thing I want to do when Ricky Gervais tries to get back in the studio, you know what that is, Jeff?
What is that?
I want to figure out a way for me to be able to fucking fly like an eagle.
Samesies.
Doot. That's my favorite part. Doot,
Oh, it's a wonderful part.
Doot.
Do-do. I like the. Oh,
All right.
Gervais likes it
Yeah,
too.
Gervais
Oh,
likes it
God.
too. I should turn it off.